Hello YouTube family, my name is Nadia from Nadia Alchemy, and today I have a new candle wax in a bowl reading. I've been wanting to do the bowl readings for a while, and I was looking for, I'm definitely a Venus in Libra. I love aesthetic, and I found these beautiful Turkish handcrafted bowls, and I thought, oh my god, this is perfect for these candle wax reading. And thank you so much to everyone who's subscribed and liked and commented on previous readings, candle wax readings. I've really loved exploring this divination method that is thousands of years old. So today we have two select piles where I'll be channeling messages for, and you have the green on your left, which is pile 1, the green candle, and on the right you have the beautiful orange candle and brown bowl. Okay, so if what I would guide you guys to do, as I would with any pick a pile reading that I do or anyone does, is to take a deep breath, center yourself, set the intention like this. I call in my guides of the highest light, my angels of the highest light, my ancestors of the highest light that want to come forward and give me a message in this reading. Okay, because there are multiple people that will be seeing this reading. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, I will also pull some oracle and tarot cards just to clarify the message at the end. So stay tuned for that. All the information will be in for the piles will be in the description box below, including the timestamps. If you're interested in a personal reading like this or any kind of personal reading or Reiki services, you can visit me at nadi-alchemy.com, where all my services are located, or you can also follow me on nadi_alchemy on Instagram, where I post daily content every day. So let's get started. Pile number 1, the green and gold. Pile number 2, the brown and orange. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with pile number 1. So if you chose pile number 1, oh my gosh, we started at 222. I love that, because I was gonna say green is associated with the heart chakra, and so I really feel like this pile is, number 1, either gonna have a shift regarding Venusian themes, regarding finances and love, probably in 2024 or in the next few weeks. But I also feel like you guys are more connected to the heart at this time. Either your heart is breaking open, you're having some kind of heart awakening, or you will be soon. With the color gold, I'm also getting the sense of like abundance coming in for this pile. Excuse me. And this feeling of just abundance coming in, and you just being in your element and vibing really high and in a way that you haven't in times past, right? And it has to do with your own evolution, of course. So let's go ahead and start this reading. Just to give you guys a little background on me, I am Cuban American. I am from the United States. And Cubans, in our culture, we also read tobaccos as a divination tool. And so I will read the candle in this way as well. I'll pay attention to how it burns, the flame, in addition to the actual candle wax reading. All right, so I'm seeing already, there could be someone here that's thinking about getting a pet, either adopting or purchasing a pet. He looks like really fluffy, like maybe like a golden doodle or like some kind of poodle. I'm seeing like this is going to be a good idea for you guys. It's going to bring a lot of love and companionship to your life. I'm also seeing like a teddy bear. So this group may also, like I said in the beginning, maybe going through some kind of heart awakening. And part of what that means for you is visiting some inner child wounds, like your comfort zones. Maybe you've stayed in comfort zones because that's what was comfortable for you. But you know that growth lies outside our comfort zones, right? I'm also seeing here like a clover, a 4-leaf clover. So again, I feel like this pile number 1, you guys are experiencing more luck, more opportunities, more divine intervention. I'm also seeing people, so it could be Ireland, people from Ireland, or people going to Ireland. I also see like people from Chicago. Ooh, did you guys notice how these two little candle waxes, maybe I need to turn the light a little bit higher. These two candle waxes, they were separate and then they came together. So I definitely feel like there's some people here who have a lover or a loved one at a distance and they're coming together soon. Yeah, look, it happened again with the wax on this side. I love that. Oh my God, this is so interesting, the different shapes, because I've only ever done candle wax readings on paper. I'm loving this. I'm also seeing like a snake, and snakes are all about transformation, about shedding your skin. Snake medicine is about shedding old skins and embodying new frequencies. It's about understanding that sometimes the poison is the cure. Like, you have to face it. You have to navigate difficult situations to get to the good part in life. I see things happening to people in threes as well, whether lucky things or just impactful events. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that some of you are also very emotional lately. You could have a loved one that's passed on, that's that you're tapping into, someone that you cared a lot about. They are near you and they are sending you love and trying to comfort you. You could also be dreaming with them and connecting with them on the astral plane. I definitely see angels around this pile, particularly Archangel Raphael, helping you heal. I'm also seeing like little soul families, groups of people that are being brought together for a purpose. But also I see people meeting people in like friend groups or in like social settings. So if you guys are staying at home and you're looking for a partner, you're being advised to go outside, you know, socialize. I see people in gardens. I see people in mountainous areas or like really green landscapes. What else am I seeing here for you guys? Yeah, for those of you that have been crying lately or very emotional, just know that this is part of what happens during a heart awakening. Okay, it's just how it goes. You know, you do kind of split open in order to feel again, you know, especially if you've been feeling numb. This is very specific. So if anybody here has been having any fertility issues, I don't know why I see some people like visiting a sperm bank. Maybe because you're in a same-sex relationship, or maybe you've had trouble conceiving the natural way, and maybe you have some like cultural apprehensions about this. But I see it benefiting. I see you guys accomplishing conception or conceiving through this route. You just might actually conceive more than you imagine. Like, maybe you want to just have 1 or 2 kids, and you might have triplets. That happens sometimes when you have like in vitro and things like this. On a separate note, this group is growing a lot. I see this tree and I see that like it has this bark that is not straight, right? It's not a straight bark, but it's growing nonetheless. Like, maybe your path hasn't been linear. No path is, right? And this is kind of a message about that even though your tree or your path may look different, that it's still bearing life and fruit, even if it's doing that in unconventional ways. I'm also seeing like the Kundalini snake as well. So you guys could be going through some kind of Kundalini awakening. Some of you feel like the spiritual journey is like really bringing you to the edge. And it is. It's asking you to come to the edge of your comfort zone to accomplish something new, right? To see things through, I heard. I also see someone either becoming a teacher or working with children. Could be from a healing perspective too, like even nurses, but maybe specific to like neonatal or like pediatrics. I see you doing well with this, connecting a lot to your patients and to that field. For others, you might be thinking about med school. This is something that takes time. You know, it's not going to happen overnight. It takes a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of sacrifice. But I definitely see you guys growing in this field for sure. I don't know why I just saw the Buddha as well. So perhaps some of you are really interested in Buddhism. But there's different ways to say that. I hope I say that in a way that is respectful or pronounced it in that way. And, you know, Buddhism is all about the self, right? About finding God within, about releasing attachment. And they don't really say God, but, you know, finding enlightenment within through our own process, through our own enlightenment, through releasing attachment to earthly things. And that's, in fact, what Siddhartha Buddha did, right? He left his wife, he left his riches, he was a prince in search of enlightenment. And maybe you also have to feel like you need to leave things in order to reach a more evolved state. And I'm definitely getting like that might be true for a lot of you. I'm definitely seeing a Y here, 2 Ys actually. So you could have a name starting with a Y or someone you know. This could also be like a yes. I'm also seeing like leaves falling, which is why I thought of Chicago, but this can be anywhere, windy with a lot of foliage. It's like whatever is falling away for you, group number 1, it's only making room for better, right? It's like that thing, that place, that situation has served its purpose. And now you are able to evolve into something else, something more aligned. Again, I'm seeing a lot of like healing with this group, a lot of abundance, a lot of love and compassion, and like people around you that really want to support you, either people that you've never met before and are coming into your life, or like your community. I'm also seeing the crystal jade. So perhaps you've been wanting to work with jade or wear jewelry, or I'm also seeing like a Buddha statue of jade facing the door. Maybe you want it facing the door, or an elephant made of jade facing the door. I think when you want abundance to come into your home, it has to be facing inward. So maybe you want to turn that around if that's something that you want. I'm also thinking of Lord Ganesh here, which is an obstacle remover. So if Lord Ganesh, if you've ever seen Lord Ganesh, or if you're seeing his image lately, or if this is the first time you're hearing it, you know, he's just advising you that whatever obstacles you've been facing, whether in health or in life or in fertility or in love or in finances, that, you know, he's here to help, and you just need to ask, you know, be open to receive and ask for that assistance. He's also like a very protective energy as well. And like even elephants themselves are very gentle giants. And I'm seeing like the Buddha right here. Like some people may have like a jade necklace that has the Buddha on it. If so, I'm talking to you. There's a message here for you. There's a lot of unions coming together I'm getting in 2024. Like divine unions, true love, like things like this. People meeting like karmic partners, but in a positive way, like karmically fated partners. Whether it's positive or negative, it's still going to serve your life. But like people who have to do with each other's dharma, right? Each other's purpose. I see people coming together. I see people assisting the collectives to come together in a more compassionate way, relating to each other more. I'm also seeing families coming together when there are health issues, you know, being there for each other. Some of you may be conceiving during Christmas time. I know those messages have been coming up a lot lately because they've just been very much in my realm. If you're seeing little feathers, this is also a sign of like spirit babies. So in Vedic astrology, I'm a Swati moon, and I think the image for a Swati moon is like blades of grass, like shifting in the wind. So it's like your environment speaks to you. The elements speak to you. Power number 1. Are you paying attention? Definitely pay more attention to how nature is speaking to you. Let me see if I see anything else here. It's so interesting how out of all these green little waxes, there's like this white angelic looking one right here. I don't know if you guys can see it there. But that really feels like an archangel or some kind of guardian angel for someone here. Let me see if I get any other messages for this pile before I move on. Pile number 1, any other messages for this group? Spirit, guides, ancestors, ascended masters, whoever's present here with us. Transformation, number 11. You see what I'm saying? 11 is like alignment, right? It's also like a lot of people associate 1111 with awakening or with twin flames or divine counterparts or fated soulmates and things like this. I definitely see this for this group. This is Anubis, very powerful Egyptian deity. There's a lot of transformation for this pile, especially because I feel like you're having this heart awakening. Look, and you have nut, understanding. And it's that protection that I was referring to here. You're very protected by your guides and by your ancestors or your angels or whatever you call that, right? I see more balance coming into your life for sure as well with this number 4 here and number 11. Like I'm seeing the 4 of Wands kind of energy, the card. A happier home life in 2024, people moving in together, starting families, merging families, you know, blended families, things like this. You got the Hermit. Yeah, so if you are having a heart awakening and you need time for yourself, this is normal. Introspection is part of the process. There's also Virgo energy for some. Could be Virgo energy showing up here. You also have the Hanged One, which is Pisces energy. Virgo and Pisces sit on the same axis. So it's almost like this introspection, this heart awakening that you're navigating, group number 1, is helping you, like, it's helping you to view things with more oneness, with like all perspective than one kind of perspective. And I also feel like you're shifting your perspective. You're seeing things from a different angle, right? And this is exactly what's intended. Yeah, and you have 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So again, if things have felt heavy energetically or emotionally lately, it's really time to go within. This isn't a time of action so much as it is a time of being open to receive and being open to perceive things in new ways. Because very much your love life, your finances, just your whole trajectory is going through a transformation. It's aligning. Remember I mentioned the Kundalini awakening as well. And you're also understanding things from a deeper level with this Virgo and Pisces energy too. And Virgo is also like the healer of the zodiac. You could be a Virgo rising. These could be in any of your big placements. Could also be a fire sign here, Leo, Aries, Sag. Signs don't, I mean, I'm just give them in case you need confirmation, but it's not like only those signs are going to resonate here. Again, you know, it's the end of a tough energetic cycle for you guys, for sure. And again, it feels like a heart breaking to open, like a breaking open of your heart space. So I hope that this resonated, you guys. I wonder if this sticks together. No, it didn't. I hope this resonated, you guys, and if it did, please like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. Go follow me on Instagram if you're interested, and also book a reading with me if you're interested. I'll leave the information in the description box. But thank you so much for being here. I will be moving on to group number 2. Hello, group number 2. You guys picked the brown bowl and this beautiful orange candle. Let me take a sip of water here. I have been talking for 20 minutes. With this group and the orange candle, I don't know, I'm just getting so much mysticism. Strong divine feminine energy. Lilith energy I'm getting as well. You guys definitely have this like strong aura and this like mystical aura to you, and there's a lot manifesting for you, okay? So much that you don't even see coming. Group number 2. Again, thank you for being here. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Tell me how this resonated at the end. But let's see what messages your guides, your ancestors, your angels have of the highest light for you. Interesting. This one right here looks like a phoenix. So again, it's almost like you guys have gone through this metamorphosis, this alchemy of burning to the ashes, right? Like this soil colory bowl, right? Being burnt to ashes and rising again. Okay, I see big transformation for you guys. It almost looks like a star as well, like an asterisk, I think it's what it's called. It's like there's something in your life that needs your attention and needs your special attention. And maybe you feel like you're being like folded or pressured, or there's this need to be like still. Take a deep breath with me. Ooh, I almost put that out. Yeah, it's almost like you've gone through things that you feel like almost like a dark night of the soul, like it could have put out your flame, or like it was dimming your flame, but really what it was is just burning down the old to rebuild the new. Yeah, I also feel like this pile, you've done a lot of sacral chakra work. Like I said, a lot of work with Lilith, or you will be working with Lilith. You could also have Lilith in your first house. I see you collaborating with other people. For some, it's other women. And I see like groups of 3. There's 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. You could be seeing 333 a lot. I also feel like this group has been doing the work of calling back fragments of their soul to themselves for wholeness reasons, right? It's almost like in life, you went through some difficult situations where you left little pieces of you in the past, right? And part of your awakening and part of you being reborn as the phoenix is calling those pieces back to you. It's calling your power back to you. And not being afraid of rejection or being seen or being heard or being understood for exactly who you are. A lot of depth to this pile. A lot of deep shadow work as well. You could resonate with the peacock. A lot of passionate energy as well. You guys could be fire signs. I'm getting definitely Aries and Leo energy. There's a lot of depth. I don't know why I heard this, but I don't know if there's some like cooks here. You guys have been cooking more. All right, you guys, so without warning, my phone literally died while I was about to tell you guys that if you guys noticed these little pieces, again, I feel like this is all guided, right? I'm gonna have to combine the videos, but either way, what I'm getting from that is that a lot of you have had to die and be reborn as something new, okay? And you're going through this process, this awakening process. At first, there was like, the wax was falling, and then it would connect to this little group, or these waxes started connecting and then to the larger group. So again, I feel like there's like these awakenings happening either in your life or in like your awakening is creating ripple effects for others. And it could be like a lot of people dealing with awakening at the same time, which is never easy, but you guys can definitely support each other, okay? And it might cause some isolation within the groups at first, but then you guys will see, oh, we're all just navigating the same thing, right? And we can help each other navigate. I'm seeing a T, so someone may have an initial with a T. Oh my God, look at how interesting that one was. Looked like a witch's hat. Again, this does very much feel like my witchy pile, my mystical pile. Or maybe you guys are people that wear many hats, you have many talents. you know, don't be afraid to restart, to start again the way I just did in this video. I'm definitely getting that. This is also reminding me of like petals, right? So you could work with flowers or work with like singing bowls, or like the Romani people, they often have this bowl that has flowers in it and it creates like vibrations. This could be something that you relate to, or a way to cleanse that you've never considered before, or maybe you're part of a Romani community, or you lived a life as a gypsy, and other lives they don't associate with the name anymore. It's called Romani, not gypsies, just so you know, but just to give you a familiar word. I see someone here with 3 kids, or maybe you're blending a family and together you'll have 3 kids. For some, it's 2. For some people are having twins. Again, I'm getting these fertility messages a lot. I'm not sure if it's just me connecting more to my own divine feminine energy and connecting to those of you that are conceiving, or it's that you guys watching these videos are in the process of conception and I'm just updating you guys with every video. Look, this looks like a question mark. So you could be asking yourself questions like, why? Like, why am I going through this? And it's like life is giving you clues. It's part of your awakening. I'm also seeing like a U, or it looks like a pot as well. Could be brewing something about alchemy, about creation, creating something new. You could be thinking about visiting the Galapagos Islands, or like a trail of islands. Could be Hawaii, could be the Polynesian Islands, could be so many places in the world, right? I'm also seeing like an Indian wedding. Like, you know how Hindu weddings are like multiple days? I don't know why I just thought of like this. I think one of the days has to do with turmeric. The bride is like, I love these types of weddings. It's beautiful. I really feel like the Indian culture really does weddings the way you're supposed to, and just this beautiful, like, ritualistic way. I love it. So someone could be making a match here, maybe arranged match. Others could be maybe seeing a matchmaker. I love that show, Indian Matchmaker, on Netflix. I don't know why I'm thinking of that, but I see like people, like a pool of people, right? And some people meeting their match. You don't have to be part of this culture to for this to resonate, or for this to be for you as well. I'm also seeing this pile like very inspired, moved by their inspirations. Again, working a lot with the sacral chakra to manifest, or to create, or to call in. Oh, I'm also seeing like, if you look at it sideways, like this way, moved it too much. It looks like a bouquet of flowers. Oh my God, look at how it moved exactly how it was. How beautiful is that? This looks like an eagle, you guys. Look at this. Looks like an eagle or a hawk. For some of you, you may, you know, have indigenous practices. The hawk is super spiritual energy, and it's about rising above, right? It's about seeing things from the larger perspective. It's about wisdom. I'm seeing like this whole landscape here. This is a big tree. This is the hawk. This is like a river here. Could be Cancer energy. Could be an air sign. Could be earth signs here. Oh, I'm also seeing a diamond. So again, remember that pressure. Diamonds are made through pressure, okay? And your whole life is not going to feel like this, but you're at this juncture right now because you're meant for so much more. I see you guys, pile number 2, spreading your wings. And it's like, it's not the conventional route. It's not the traditional route. I'm also seeing like eel energy. Very electrifying. Very stealthy, very smooth. And the eels are in the depths of the ocean, right? So it's like, could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's a lot of depth to the people that chose this pile. And your life has a very deep meaning. It's come with a very distinct purpose, especially with this hawk at the right here. Look at how it's contained, right? I also feel like the universe is going to give you your flowers for all the work that you've done. And I also heard you're becoming like this strong oak that's rooted in your own awakening, your own enlightenment, and like you're just attracting like all these people that are also in this energy. Stay adaptable, because I see a lizard here as well. A lot of like animism here, a lot of earth energy and like animal energy. This is so beautiful. I'm really loving these candle wax bowl readings with the water. It just gives it like this whole other dynamic. For some of you, you may be learning new divination methods or learning to tune into your intuition. I heard goddess. Your goddess energy. I'm also seeing people like doing offerings with oranges, orange peels, or cooking with this. Like there's a deity or there's an energy here that likes oranges as an offering. I'm also seeing like orange carnations, orange flowers with like petals. I am so blown away by this hawk. Like that's an ancestor too for some of you. Could be it feels like a masculine figure, masculine energy, maybe even a grandfather or great grandfather, someone on the father's side. Or it could be your mother's father as well, I just heard. A lot of wisdom. And if group 2, once you go through like the intensity of things, you're gonna gain this wisdom. And you're gonna be like, wow, so that's why I went through this, right? So beautiful, you guys. This is like, I'm gonna take a picture of it because this literally looks like an image. So let's pull some tarot for you. What additional messages would we like to give group 2 here? What additional messages for group 2? Ooh, this looks like a butterfly as well. Queen of Cups. Yeah, water sign energy has been very, very loud here. It says authentic, virtuous. I feel like, again, this group is very much connecting more to their guidance, their intuitive guidance. You're also very much shielded by your ancestors, I'm getting. Dawn of Swords, reflection and diligence. Yeah, take a moment to be still. And I feel like you're definitely going to feel this hawk spirit energy. You're going to feel your ancestors very, very close. And look at this. As I said, that King of Rings. Like that earth, that masculine earth energy I was talking about. That kind of like, it feels like it shape shifts into the hawk. For some, you may be dealing with an earth sign or a water sign, or the feminine energy. Again, this is energy, not gender. Could be a water sign, masculine, could be or have big placements in earth. This is about responsibility and abundance as well. So this is what you guys are calling in, like your work, the work you've done, the soul work, the work in your physical lives is bringing abundance, is bringing stability. You have the Strength cards. You could be a Leo as well. Lots of orange here. A lot of vitality and courage. Okay, so if you guys have not been feeling this, vitality and courage, I definitely feel like you're going to be feeling it more as you progress on your journey. Yeah, right now, there could be, everything is not what it seems with the moon card, Scorpio energy here. There's like this, you're learning how to discern your intuition from illusion. Okay, you could have a Scorpio moon as well. Because, we particularly, I'm a Scorpio moon, have to learn this, have to discern. To learn how to discern between our fears and our intuition. You can't see everything clear right now, but if you take a moment, group 2, to kind of take a breath, you're going to see that there's like this divine plan over your life and to trust in it. I'm going to pull one more card here because you're so guided by your ancestors and you're so much stronger than you know. And there's definitely clarity coming in with the Dawn of Swords and more grounded energy. Oh my God, transformation is exact. Anubis. Group number 1 got this as well. And you saw me just shuffle, so I'm going to try again. Anubis is very strong energy as well. Look, number 23, union and power. Again, there could be a union here. These could be counterparts, even though they are different signs. A lot of protection over your union, a lot of power around your union. It's unbreakable is what I'm hearing. Trust that things are happening as they should, and that this is where, you know, life is taking you. 2023 has been breaking you down to build you up, and things have died maybe, but they're going to be reborn in a much better state. So for those of you who resonated with this reading, please like, comment, tell me how it resonated, and subscribe, share with your friends. You know, your perseverance is going to get you far, both in your individual journey as well as your journey into union or in union with spirit, in union with connection to your ancestors, and potentially with actual partners as well. So sending you guys so much love. Hope this resonates. Take care.